We're talking trends, holiday fashion trends for 2024-2025. Hello, welcome to today's bonus video and happy Black Friday. Today's video is sponsored by Talbots. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving if you live here in the United States. Turns out I have a lot of viewers who live all over the world. I didn't really know that. So in case you don't know, in the United States on this Thursday, I guess it's I don't know when it falls exactly, but I think it's somewhere around the last Thursday in November, we celebrate Thanksgiving. We just give thanks to the Lord and thanks to each other for just all the blessings that we have in life, and we tend to celebrate that time with friends and family. If everything has gone as planned, we celebrated with my son and daughter-in-law over Thanksgiving, and we are probably heading home from there today. But I'm so glad to be able to bring you this video today, sponsored by one of my favorite brands, and to celebrate their Black Friday offer, which is 40% off site-wide, plus 50% off one item in your cart, and they'll give you that on your highest priced item today. So that's a great deal at Talbots. You know, I love shopping Talbots for their classic fashions that are also modern. I think Talbots does a really great job of keeping their fashions evolving. They evolve with the times, and so they do look very modern, but they help us to hold on to that classic style that so many of us love and enjoy. I also appreciate that Talbots is size inclusive, so most of the things that you're going to see today do come in petite fits, as well as plus and plus petites, as well as the misses, which is what I'll be showing you. You might want to remember that I'm 5'8" and I generally wear a size 8 or 10 or a medium. And I will let you know on one or two things where the sizing was a little different for me. But we're not just going to talk about Talbot's Black Friday deals, and we're not just going to talk about pretty fashions. We're going to talk about some trends that we're seeing for holiday fashions. Yes, indeed, trends follow us into the holidays as well. This is certainly a time to dress up, glam up a little bit, look a little special, look a little different. But there are things that I see each year that are like prevalent in the stores, just kind of like all over the retailers. We're just seeing them everywhere. These are some of the things that you can look for and you can enjoy with confidence. Now, here's one of the little caveats I want to give us about dressing up for holiday parties and gatherings, ladies, and that is go for it. This is the time to really pull out the glam, dress up a little bit, wear something special, something different, maybe something different from what you would normally wear. And here's a biggie. Do not worry about whether or not other people will be dressed up as much as you. Now, I say that, of course, we don't want to like extremely stretch the dress code, so to speak. I mean, if you're going to a bonfire, don't wear your sequins, you know, that type of thing. You know what I'm saying, but it's certainly fine to be a little bit more dressed up, pull out those holiday fashion trends and wear them with joy. That's how I like to put it. You're not trying to show off. You're not trying to be more glamorous than everybody. You're just bringing the joy to the gathering, and that's kind of how I see it. Let's look at those fashion trends for the holidays as we look at some beautiful things from Talbots, and remember, they're all 40% off and 50% off of one. The first trend I want us to talk about is silver. Yes, we're seeing a lot of silver throughout 2024, and we continue to see a lot of it showing up in the beautiful party wear that we're looking at this winter. The first thing I'm showing you is a beautiful, dazzling silver skirt. It's full of silver sequins all over the place. I guess you could say sequins are still very on trend also. And I topped my silver sequin skirt with just a classic gray turtleneck cashmere sweater. Now, I notice I don't think that Talbots has just a gray cashmere turtleneck sweater this year, although that's where this one's from. But they do have one with some shimmer in it. So I'm going to link you to that. But you could also wear a black cashmere sweater or just a pink sweater or blue. You can wear anything. The sky is the limit with this beautiful sequin skirt. This skirt is like a pencil skirt. It does fit, it hits me kind of mid-calf. It has a zip and hook closure in the back. It fits very comfortably, true to size. I am wearing a 10, I'm pretty sure. I'm wearing my true size here and it works really very comfortably, really nicely. I think it has a lovely drape and it's very comfortable. Of course, the inside, you know, is not sequined, so it feels really good on. It moves nicely with you, and I can say that no sequins were lost in the taping of this video. That's always a biggie to me because every once in a while, you know, you put something on and you're just shedding sequins or glitter everywhere you go. That was not the case with this. Everything held together really nicely. I love it. So silver is our #1 holiday fashion trend. Holiday fashion trend #2 is bows. Bows, bows everywhere. You're going to see a lot of bows, especially on accessories like belts and shoes and handbags, and maybe even things for your hair, if you dare. But one of the things that I love seeing bows on right now are the backs of sweaters, and we're seeing a lot of that, and I think Talbots actually have several pieces with bows on the backs of the sweaters, and I just think it's really nice because it keeps your look really classic in the front, as it is here with this beautiful silvery, once again, sweater. But you have that little surprise of a bow when you turn around to walk away from the conversation. There she goes, the girl with the bow on her back. And this bow is lovely. It's a pretty silver satin fabric. It ties really nicely. Just give it a gentle iron, you know, go over it with the iron really gently or steam it to get it to look really nicely. Tie you a pretty bow on it, and then you can put it on after you've tied the pretty bow. And I'm not the best bow tire in the world, so I'm not really sure how I did here, but I think it's really pretty, very glamorous looking, quite lovely. I've just worn this with some straight leg jeans, also from Talbots. These are some I found hanging in my closet. I'm not really sure if they have this exact straight leg pair available anymore, but I will link you to just some straight leg jeans at Talbots. I love their jeans. They're like some of my absolute favorite, even more than like some premium brands that I try, because they feel like a jean and they really fit a woman's body really nicely, and they do have that full breadth of sizes, but it does fit true to size. I'm wearing a medium and I love the fit of this sweater. It's very soft, very comfortable, but that bow on the back, so on trend and so party worthy. Now I'm going to talk about trends #3, 4, and 5, and let's just go with that. So you have this beautiful velvet suit here from Talbots. It's not actually a suit. I mean, it's a blazer and pants sold separately, but velvet, #1, is one of the big trends of the season. We are seeing so much velvet just everywhere, but Talbots has a full complement of velvet pieces, velveteen, velour, that velvety fabric that you can choose from, and I will gather some of my favorites and link you to those velvet favorites at Talbots below in my LTK shop. So be sure to check everything below. I'm going to link everything that I'm showing you that's available. So this beautiful blazer and pants, they do coordinate really nicely. This is their modern velvet blazer and a flare leg velvet pant. And I'm clarifying that because they actually have another velvet blazer in blue and some more pants too. But I'm going to link you to these below. So just go through that link to get the right one. These are in their indigo blue, which is always a deep, deep, dark blue, and I love that because that's the next trend, is deep midnight blue. We're seeing a lot of midnight blue throughout the winter, but it's really carrying on into the holiday fashions that I'm seeing. And you know, maybe you don't even like wearing red or green, or you're just tired of those colors. Well, hey, opt for blue. You're going to see a lot of deep midnight blues throughout, and I love the ones that Talbots has because they always do this indigo blue so beautifully. Now these pants do fit true to size. I'm wearing a 10 very comfortably, really nicely, just a great fit. They do have a 32-inch inseam, so you'll notice that I'm 5'8" and I'm wearing a pretty high heel with these. So if you want to wear them with a flat or a kitten heel, which of course are very on trend, then you might want to get them in time to take them up if you need to do that. They do come in misses and petites and plus petites and plus sizes. The blazer, on the other hand, to me runs very large. This is meant to be a modern blazer, so it's kind of loose. It's not extremely fitted. Now you do see that when I button it with the single button, it makes it a little bit more tailored, but I am wearing a size 8 here, and normally I would probably, right now, I'd probably normally be opting for a 10. I tried the 10 on, it was just really big. And this 8 is actually a little roomy on me too, I think. A little long in the sleeves, a little big in the shoulders and stuff. So just size down in this blazer for the best fit is my suggestion. I'm wearing the blazer over a pretty camisole, lace camisole from Talbots. Unfortunately, it is sold out, but I can guarantee you they have other great options. In fact, you could wear really nicely just a cashmere sweater under this would be lovely, or a t-shirt, but I do have some other camisole and tank type options linked for you below from Talbots as well. They have several great tops that you could wear with this midnight blue jacket. So the other trend that you're seeing here is those matching pieces. We're seeing a lot of blazer and pants, or blazer and skirt, or even blazer and dress combos for the holidays. And Talbots is doing it big. They have several beautiful pairings that you can put together. I think most or all of them are sold separately, but you could pair them together really nicely. And all of those types I mentioned, pants, skirts, or dresses with blazers, or even like a short blazer to go over them, you're gonna find some really beautiful options. And I think that is something that you can keep in your closet year after year and really enjoy pulling it out, wearing it during this festive time, and that way you're taken care of. In fact, I have found that while other fashions come and go, holiday fashions have sticking power, because it's kind of like everything goes in the holidays, right? You can just pull out all the glitz and glamour that you want to, and you're going to be right in step with everybody. So I think it's definitely worth investing in some of these beautiful party pieces for this season and seasons to come. Now I want you to see, of course, that you can certainly wear that velvet blazer with other things, especially jeans. Here I'm wearing that indigo blue blazer over a cashmere sweater that I had in my closet, and the crystal embellished slim ankle jeans from Talbots. And that brings us to our next holiday fashion trend, which is embellished jeans. Now really, we're just seeing embellished jeans show up big for the fall and winter, period. And I think you can certainly continue to wear these through January, February, March, April even, I don't know, for a long time, because I think we're going to be seeing those embellishments on jeans for a while. I don't think this is a trend that's going to last for years, but I do think for probably, usually once we start seeing embellishment on jeans, we see it for 1, 2, or 3, I'd say 2 or 3 years. And so you could certainly invest in these and enjoy wearing them. I purchased these with the anticipation of getting a lot of wear out of them. And even if they kind of go out of trend in the summer or whatever, I can still bring them out next Christmas again and really enjoy wearing them. I particularly like these crystal embellished jeans because there's just a little bit of embellishment all over the jean, but you will find some other great options at Talbots too, where they have the embellishments all up at the top or all down at the bottom of the jean, and they're come in different silhouettes of jeans too, including their flare leg, their straight leg, you know, all of those. I think the wide leg jeans, I think they have some embellishments options in all of those. These run true to size for a really comfortable fit. They're much more comfortable than I even anticipated. Now, to show another way to wear those velvet flare leg pants, I am wearing their occasion cardigan. Now, that brings us to another fashion trend for the holidays, and that is the return of the traditional cardigan. Yes, I'm seeing a lot of these in all of the retailers, and just in magazines or on websites that I have been browsing lately, I'm just seeing a lot of that traditional, well, I'm wearing it right now, the traditional button-up cardigan. But for the holidays, of course, you're going to want those buttons embellished, and Talbots has you covered here with these beautiful crystal embellished buttons in their occasion cardigans. These cardigans also are made a little different than their other, like what they call them, charming cardis. These are made a little different in that the waistband is a little deeper, and so it fits nice and close to your body. And I noticed that on the Talbots website, every time they show this sweater, it's buttoned up like I'm wearing it today and over one of their other pretty party pieces like a skirt or trousers, and of course jeans would work too. So that is intentional, I believe, so that this sweater can be worn as a top, and it really makes it easy. You could certainly wear this sweater, for instance, with that sequined skirt that I showed. You can wear it with the jeans. You could wear it with other bedazzled and silver type things that they have on the Talbots website. Really giving you a classic look. But here I've worn it over those velvet pants. They're not the same color. My occasion cardigan is in radiant sapphire, so it's a beautiful blue, whereas those pants, of course, in the indigo blue, but it still creates a really nice and interesting monochromatic look, I think. This beautiful sweater also comes in black, ivory, red pop, and amethyst. So you've got some great options there, and it does come in a full range of sizes. And that brings us to our final two fashion trends for the holidays. One is let's go mad for plaid. Now, plaids have been around forever during the holidays, but I'm really seeing them show up big this year. And you know what though? Talbots is definitely my favorite source for all things plaid, especially during the holidays. They just make some absolutely gorgeous holiday plaids. I have been wearing their holiday plaids for years. In fact, I've had a pair of these in my closet for the last, I don't know, I think 4 years. This beautiful plaid is just lovely. It's a deep, deep colored plaid, and they tend to have it every year in this beautiful velvet straight leg pant. So it's just one of my favorite things. It does run true to size for an extremely comfortable fit. I'll actually be showing several different ways to wear this pair of pants as well as some of Talbot's other plaid options in an upcoming video in just a couple of weeks with Talbots again. So if you love plaid and you need some ideas for how to wear it this holiday season, stay tuned. I'm going to help you out. But today I've topped these plaid pants with our final holiday trend, and that is the Fair Isle sweater, but blinged up. So we're seeing a lot of Fair Isle sweaters this winter. Sure, Fair Isle sweaters are a classic. They're a classic worldwide, and you know, I love a Fair Isle. I see them so much every year, but this year I'm just seeing them in multiples. We're seeing so many beautiful Fair Isle sweaters, and I love that here we're seeing that other trend of just that bling and embellishment. We have some embellished highlights though, and green and gold, maybe a little red in there. I can't remember what it has on it right now, but it's really blinged up. It feels really comfortable. It fits really nicely. So it's a great little sweater, and I certainly think you could continue to wear this into January, February, March if you want to, but it looks really great with these plaid pants. And of course jeans, even those navy plaid pants, I think it would look nice with those also. So you have some great options. Throughout, by the way, throughout this video, I have been wearing some beautiful little pearl stud earrings that are also from Talbots. You know, they have some beautiful jewelry this time, really year round, but I love their holiday options, and I love their brooches. I have not bought one yet this year, but I usually get 1 or 2 of their holiday brooches, give 1 or 2 as a gift and keep one for myself, but I have not done that this year. But be sure to check those out too. While you're shopping for yourself or your party pieces at Talbots, remember they are a great resource for gifts, especially for the gifts for the women in your life. They have some lovely hostess gifts, so add those to your cart today on this Black Friday and for the rest of the weekend. If you're watching as the weekend goes on, this sale continues, I believe, through Monday at least. I'm not really sure how far it goes past that though, and I will tell you that already things are starting to sell out, like that camisole that's already sold out. So do not hesitate. Go ahead and jump in there and get on that 40% off site-wide plus 50% off the highest priced item in your cart. Thank you so much to Talbots for sponsoring today's video, and thank you for hanging with me. I hope you got a little style inspiration. Remember all those fashion trends for the holidays. Enjoy them. Get yourself decked out. Don't just deck the halls, deck yourself and get out there and enjoy the holidays. And if you don't have any big festivities to go to, then hey, make one for yourself. Put a fire in the fireplace, make yourself a fancy dinner, and enjoy an evening home dressed up to the nines. Thank you for watching today, ladies. I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye now.